Hello everyone, and welcome to Marcus Bayer, episode 19. At the end of episode 18, our man had just told Denise that they should make the loan official. When Denise agreed, he wasn't happy. Meanwhile, Elizabeth and Lola had gone to Dubai, using Denise's money. "Waiting," he said, after the call had ended. And then Denise forwarded him this voice message that Lola had left her.
Mom, hi. I'm in the airport with Lisbeth. We will fly to Dubai for a little vacation. We need some fun. I told Jan about that. Jan said, okay, if you want so it's fine. I know why you called me. Yes, I took the money because I don't want you to give some money to that Marcus, because I didn't understand what he told me. Now he told me that he needed money again. I think he has serious problems, serious issues. He has mental issues. I put the box in a safe place. Don't worry about it. I took 50k for the vacation. Oh my god, what a noise. I hate airports, Mom, but okay. Like I said, I took 50k for our vacation. I know you are happy for us, me and Lisbeth. We are friends now. We don't have issues anymore, and we decided to go together to Dubai. We will stay at Burj Khalifa. I will call you when we will arrive. And don't worry about the money. The money is safe. Yeah, don't worry about it. I put the box in a safe place. By the way, how is Barbara? She's a funny lady. Oh, they make announcements. Okay, I'm going to the gate. I'll call you from Dubai. Kisses. I love you. You are the best mother-in-law in the world. Okay. Bye.
"Lola just sent me this," said Denise, and then she sent our man a made-up address for an accountant in Reading. "Babe, which date will the loan be made? I need a date to add on paper. £11,050. He tried calling her, but wasn't there. "I'm waiting." "This message wouldn't play on my end," he said. "It keeps spinning and loading. What did she say?" He hadn't actually heard that message from Lola. I do genuinely think that sometimes his end has problems with attachments and messages and links, because I do believe sometimes when he says he hasn't had them. "Are you sleepy yet? No response?" So Denise resent the message from Lola. "Here's the message again. Not at midnight. No, I was in bed asleep. I can't do it until Lola and Elizabeth come back and I have the money, so say the 16th of April. 16th? Oh, wow! Good morning. You don't keep your money in the bank? Only in cash? I can't go to the bank, can I? No. Well, you still got your credit card with you? Yes, it's in my handbag. OK, you have to think about the time. Put yourself in my shoes. Think from my perspective. That's a lot of delay for me, babe. OK, if you can use your credit card, then that's fine. You can use that for the remaining £11,050. That's about $13,960. Listening to music. Want to listen? I'll share some. If you must. And in reply to him telling her to use her credit card, she said, "How can I do that?" He sent her a few links to songs on YouTube. "Not interested," said Denise, because I couldn't be bothered to tap on them. "Not my kind of music, thanks." "I have thousands I listen, LOL," he said, sending more. "What's your favourite genre, babe? I don't just send you songs. Those lyrics are my spoken words to you. Heart-spoken." "I like classical music," said Denise. "Send me some, babe." "Some what?" "Of the songs you play regularly." "I have CDs, and I really don't want to send them to anyone. My Albie bought me a lot of them." "Nice." "Lola just sent me this," she said, forwarding yet another voice message from Lola.
Mom! Hi! I'm in Dubai! You can't imagine how nice, how beautiful, how amazing is this city, and the hotel is wow. Oh my god. I love it. And Lisbeth also loves it. Okay. I called you earlier. You didn't pick up my call. Are you busy? Are you with Barbara? Say hello to Barbara from me. Okay. Why did I call you? Oh, the TV is loud. Wait a second. Marcos called again this morning, and he told me he didn't need the money, and also he told me that he called you. You didn't pick up his call. I think you are busy with Barbara. Okay. He said not to send him any money. No, he doesn't need it. He sounded somehow. I think he's sick. He has his mental issues. Please, mom, tell him to go to the doctor. What is this? I'm sorry for him. I feel for him. I don't like it. Okay. Talk to you later. We are going shopping. Thank you. I love you. Bye.
"It sounds as if they're having a good time in Dubai," said Denise. "How do we talk if she's blocked? Did I call you, Denise? This girl is really abusive. You can believe she and Elizabeth's stuff, but when it comes to anything about me, she don't even want you to help me. Everything about me, she said, was false. We don't talk. I told you when I blocked her, so there's no way we talk. Reply and tell her she should stop the false witness and enjoy her vacation. Tell her you know we don't communicate, so all she said isn't true about me. Well, this is the platform I told you about," he said, sending her another payment platform that she could use to buy Bitcoin. He'd even looked it up to find out that they say we currently support the United States, Canada, United Kingdom and EU countries. "You can let me know what the next page says, but you should know its limit is £7,000 to £8,000 per transaction, so I expect you'll send 5,000 first, then 6,050 next. Do you want to send it to me or my financial accountant? I'm not using cryptocurrency, not after the last ridiculousness. Please ask the company to send me a proper invoice with their own bank account details. I've sent you the bank account, but I can't wait until the 16th, babe. And stop all this ridiculousness of coming up with a dozen stupid ways to pay. I realise that, as usual, I have to repeat myself. Please ask the company to send me a proper invoice with their own bank account details. Will you send it today? Probably not, because I don't know how I can until someone can take me into town. But I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details, and stop all this ridiculousness of paying third parties. I will not pay a third party. I'll say that twice, as I know you won't read it otherwise. I'll not pay a third party. I haven't sent you any party. This BitPay I showed you is directly to my personal wallet, which I'll pay them by myself. I need to work, honey. I can't stay like this. Stop lying. You sent me some dodgy company in London. You sent me your accountant. He resent the link to BitPay. Both are third parties. I will not pay using cryptocurrency. I'll say that again. I will not pay using cryptocurrency. OK, use this and send to me directly. It won't even take 24 hours. I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details. I don't know how more to explain this. I will not keep repeating myself. Please feel free to moan to yourself like a baby until you send me a proper invoice. You're giving me your own rules in my business. You don't know how it's done. I'm tired. With what? What about the £100 with my accountant? All he's waiting for is the complete payment, and I'll order what I lost. Work and give you back your money in England. You're not even far from Enfield, and we'll definitely go out and live our lives together. What more can I do now? I know I'm not dying any time soon, so I'm good. I have friends I'm older than that died and still dying. It's crazy out there. I have no idea what that had to do with anything. Why'd you keep asking for money when you told Lola you don't need it anymore? I didn't tell Lola that. Lola just made it up. She don't want you to help me out, and she said she'll do anything to make sure we don't stay together. She's trying her best. I don't know why I'm hated, and even saying I have mental issues. Are you dating a madman? Yeah, I think she might be, pal. I don't talk to Lola anymore. Ask her how she did talk to me if she's blocked. She'll stutter. I didn't call Lola, and I didn't call you earlier, and you know she made that up. This is stressful. Why can't you use cryptocurrency? Don't you know it's a new age means of making payments worldwide, faster and more efficient? I told you, I'll guide you. Don't you trust me to teach you anything? You have your card with you. Why do I have to wait till more 2 weeks when you say you understand how my job contract goes? You should know it's not something I should waste time on. I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details. There's absolutely no need to use a currency I've never heard of. I googled it. It's used by scammers for money laundering. Are you money laundering? International payments happen all the time from one bank to another. I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details. In reply to her saying international payments happen all the time, he said, well, yeah. People in the world abuse anything, babe. Why don't you send it to my accountant like you did before? I will not pay a third party. I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details. Why won't you ask them to send me a proper invoice? I did. They sent it. You didn't use the crypto payment method. OK, I realise you're thick, dim and stupid. I'd like a proper invoice, please, with their own proper US business bank account details. Their own proper US business bank account. Wow! Is this how you insult me daily? At home? How many times have I repeated myself, and how many times have you ignored me? If that isn't thick, dim and stupid, then I don't know what it is, and I'll not say it again. Either send me a proper invoice with proper bank account details, or talk to yourself. I'm seeing your message. Even if I do that, you'll still not send the funds earlier. It'll still be in 2 weeks. Everyone mustn't know that my wife is the one paying for me. Can't you back your man up without showing the world it's you? Must I advertise it to all my work partners that my woman is helping me out? Because of this, you've asked me like 5 to 6 things to prove, and I send them to you. But if your daughter-in-law asks, you'll just hand it all without even asking a question. Why do mine have to be different? For a week you've been twisting and spinning me around. Well spotted, man. It's so sad to think about. Is that how you support your ex-husband? Sign this, sign that, send this, send that. As for my ex-wife, I'd just give her money to do what she wants to do. She's curious because she's dead. She definitely knows how to do it best. I don't put people through tests and trials. It's exhausting. If I had an ex-husband and he was as thick, dim and stupid as you, I wouldn't support him at all. How on earth does asking for a proper bank account mean that everyone would know that I'm paying? I want an answer, please. A proper answer. Not a long, rambling, illiterate, irrelevant rant. A proper answer. Oh, Denise, if only. Let me speak my mind. It's not a rant when you're talking, but mine is always a rant. How on earth does asking for a proper bank account mean that everyone would know that I'm paying? Proper bank account? Like the one I gave you, he informed Denise, is improper. You want me to ask for another bank account from my supplier? You've sent £100 to my accountant. Just complete the payment there. You're looking for excuses upon excuses, acting superior because you're helping me with money. I don't have anywhere to get another bank account to give you. You refuse to use crypto to send to me, to the company direct through crypto and personal invoice, use their official Camille Trade bank account, sent £100 to my accountant, refused to complete the payment, and asking for another account again. I'm not going to ask for any more accounts. If you're not helping, just say it. Let me rest and stop the stress on this old brain. I'm not going to stress any more. Oh, pal, you have no idea. You have multiple ways to send the money. You'll still keep looking for more. I don't know where to get what you need. This is pathetic. I want you to know. I want a successful life with you. I want to live the rest of my life surrounded by your love, and that alone is sufficient for me. God, I'm stressed, he said, sending a photograph of a man. So tired, I don't want to go outside. I'm worried about too much. And hi from Junior. Are you romantic at all? Will you even have sex with me? Because sometimes you can be so harsh. That shit scares me. Followed by, I want to go there with you. We don't have to be so hard on ourselves. I'm quite horny, and I need you to cool me down. Sorry, pal, we don't want to get this YouTube channel removed, so you'll have to be horny on your own and talk to yourself. So, Denise didn't answer him until it cooled down. Seems like you don't want to talk. Not if you're going to act like a schoolboy. Oh, really? Yes, really. What do you want me to actually do? Be boring? Act like a mature man. Write something. Anything that makes sense. Instead of meaningless drivel, you could tell me about some of the interesting things you've done in your life. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look forward with eager anticipation to when he calls her. If that's what you want to know, I got a bunch with photos. I love taking photos. Capturing the moment is fun, especially as time flies. I don't have a lot to brag about, but it's been God's blessing to travel the planet. The person whose photos that he's stolen didn't seem to have any that he felt he could use. Ask about something. I saw the eclipse today. Well, part of it. It was really cloudy here, and it got really chilly. Elizabeth, of course, Googled the weather in San Francisco, and what he'd said was correct. Elizabeth, who really does live in the States, had really been watching the eclipse. You could tell me about some of the interesting things you've done in your life. Like? I'm outside. Call me, he said. And so, Denise called him. The call was almost an hour long, so I'll split it. I'll put some in this video and some in the next one. Listen to what Denise said to him at the beginning. As usual, it went straight over his head, because the scammers don't hear what they're not expecting to hear.
Hello, babe.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Oh. Did you call me for a reason, or just so you can put long periods of silence into the video that I'm going to have to edit out?
Can you hear me now?
Not very well, no. You're very quiet.
Right, can you hear me now?
No. Try putting the phone by your mouth.
Is it better now?
Oh, that's better.
Okay. So, how's everything going?
Yeah, it's all right, thank you. I was just in the bathroom getting a glass of water when you tried to go.
Alright. I'm not feeling okay.
Oh dear, why? What's wrong?
I caught a cold.
Oh dear.
My voice is dead, and I'm having some runny nose.
Oh dear, I'm sure you live.
I don't like it. So,
Oh
I took
God, and
some.
now you're back to sniffing again.
Yeah, I took some noodle soup, so I thought it was gonna help. A hot one, and I drank some hot coffee and tea.
No, I can't hear you again.
I said I drank some hot coffee and tea, and it was okay.
Yeah, well, there's lots of nasty things around this year. I'm sure you'll survive. So I assume that... Oh, you disappeared. You disappeared there. I don't know what happened.
Hello, baby.
So
Can you hear me now?
you disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear me better?
Well, just about.
All right. I'm outside, so it's noisy out here.
All right.
Yeah, they're playing some music and stuff. So I just have to talk to you because I'm just out here to clear my mind. I'm feeling sick. I'm going through it. I'm going through it, baby. I don't like how I'm feeling.
Yeah, well, everybody gets the cold or gets flu, you know. You just have to go to bed for a couple of days and drink
Yeah,
lots
I
of
know,
water.
baby, but it's not all about the flu. You understand that I'm not going at a fast pace at work. Number one, my health is downgrading. Number two, number three, I had my boy. He had an accident at work. Junior had an accident at work. A little. He just didn't put in his machine carefully, and it gave him a little cut. So he told me this afternoon. I told him he should go to the doctor actually, but yeah, he did, and yeah, they got it wrapped up, and he's safe. He's safe. Just his palm and a little cut on it.
Oh dear, well, did he have to have stitches?
No, no, it was not up to stitches. It was not too big, but it told me he did bleed a lot.
Oh dear. Oh, it must have been very frightening for him.
No, yeah, well, it's something you're gonna have. It's something you're gonna encounter at the workshop. So yeah, he understands, but it's not something nice,
Yeah, oh well. I'm sure he'll be better soon.
huh?
I said, I'm sure he'll feel better soon.
Yeah, yeah. He told me he's on his little pills now, and he's gonna feel better. I said, okay, as long as they take care of you better
No,
and
you've gone very
tell them
quiet again. I
how
can't
you're
hear you.
feeling, they- it's gonna
You've gone very
it's gonna be
quiet again. I
resolved,
can't
and I'm
hear
gonna heal.
you.
That's what I told him.
Oh, shut up. You never
And
listen when I
he
talk to
calmed
you.
down for a bit,
Shut up.
and yeah, he will
Shut
be
up,
okay.
shut up, shut up, shut up. You've gone very quiet again. I can't hear you.
I lost connection. Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Why would you never listen when I talk to you? You just babble on and on and on and on. Are you deaf or something? Do you take your hearing aids out when you start talking
No,
so
I'm
you don't have
not,
to listen to
baby.
someone else?
I'm not deaf.
Right, so why when I'm trying to talk to you, do you just talk on and 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 never listen to what I'm saying?
Because sometimes I have this speaker in my mouth.
You got the speaker in your mouth, yeah, well, it's a strange place to keep the speaker, you know, most people keep it on their device, but anyway. So are you going to tell me something interesting about what you've done in your life?
When? Recently?
Say that again.
Recently?
I've just said tell me some of the interesting things you've done in your life. You know,
Okay.
have a proper
Number one
adult
and first thing I
conversation.
can say is I had a kid and I didn't go old or I didn't go old and die without a kid. Number one, because he came late, but I'm grateful. Number two, um, I had a good marriage at first, but tragedy and all that. She passed, and yeah, that wasn't an interesting thing I had because it was not something we fight every day. We don't fight about anything. We don't fight about money. We don't fight about shit. All we just try to do is get everything in place. But she cheated on me sometime, but I forgot about that. I let it pass. So yeah. Number three thing I've loved about doing is going to Dubai. Yeah, I went to Dubai for work.
Right,
So
what did you
it
do?
didn't go well, but yeah, I did the work, but they didn't pay me well.
What did
They
you
didn't
do
pay me
there?
well, but I let it slide. Number four is do you know I love jet ski?
What, your work in Dubai was to jet ski?
Do you know? Yeah, I had a good time. Do you know I like that?
No, you're still not listening to me, are you? Not that you ever do. I mean, I'm used to repeating myself. I might just as well say everything 3 times to start off with. It might save a lot of time. What work were you doing in Dubai? Was that jet skiing? Was your work?
No, 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 no. I just did that for fun. What I went there to do was some interior design in a hotel.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were an
So we make
interior
sure everything
designer
is
as
all
well.
right. We make sure the cabinet, the doors, they had to change something in the control room. They had to change their electrical circuit, and we did all that. And it took me about that was about 6 7 months, and I wasn't there fully. I wasn't there every day, but when I could go there, I made sure everything was okay and going smooth.
Right, that's the most idiotic, unlikely description of work that I've ever heard. You made all that up, didn't you? You never been to Dubai, have you? You're just saying that because Lola and Elizabeth are there.
Oh yeah, Lola and Elizabeth are there. Number five in the most interesting things I've done. Number five is I'm gonna say when I went to Germany. Yeah, when I went to Germany, I won a contract. I didn't plan winning the contract. I just had to try because at that time, this was about 2017, and I didn't have no money because the account I had was going good, but I was above my spending limit. You understand? So at that time, I had to take a break and just let it go down for about 24 hours. Under that 24 hours, I didn't have no money. I was like sad, and the bank was telling me stories, but under that 24 hours, I want a job, and it was not a little job. It was about a job for 800. We got about 800 thousand. I spent about I spent about 200 on the job. Yeah, $200,000 on the job, but my profit was about 400K. So 480 some thousand, 480 some thousand. That was the profit out of everything, and it was
What,
stressful.
what was that job?
The hotel job as well.
Another hotel.
If it's not a
Where was that?
hotel, it's a resort. If it's not a resort, it's a warehouse. If not a warehouse, it's a home. If it's not a home,
Yeah,
it's
where was
a
that?
I don't know, a hall, a event center. So yeah, that's
Right.
my job.
How
Yeah,
many times? Well, I'll ask you for the third time because we know I have to say everything 3 times. Where was that?
this was in Frankfurt.
All right.
Yeah, I had a good time. I'll show you pictures. Okay, I'll show you pictures later.
Oh, you were going to show
Um,
me lots of pictures
Another
earlier
thing I
on, but you
love
never did.
about my life that I've done is when I went boat cruising without working. This was full time vacation. I went boat cruising in Belgium, close to Germany, the following year. Yeah,
Hang on, I
2018.
didn't understand that.
Another thing I
Say
love
that again. I didn't
is
can't hear you properly. Say that again.
what did I say about the boat cruise?
I didn't. All I heard was you went boat cruising in Belgium for a year, but that can't have been right.
No, 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 not for a year. I said a year after being in Germany.
You went boat cruising in Belgium. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was boat cruising. I went to the lakes, the beach, some wonderful people. I met some wonderful
No,
people. I
listen
met
to what
some.
I'm saying for once in your bloody life, you moron. What do you mean you went boat cruising in Belgium? What do you mean?
Oh, bet. You don't know what boat cruise is?
Because I know what a
I
boat
had a
cruise is, you
charter.
moron. What do you
Yeah, a
mean by
charter
you went
yacht.
boat... Oh,
A
shut up.
little yacht.
What do you mean by you went boat cruising in Belgium?
Boat cruising is having a good little cruise on the water with your boat, your
Of
personal
course
boat.
it is, you moron. What do you mean you went boat cruising in Belgium? Were you on a cruise at sea? Were you cruising round a lake? Were you cruising... What were you cruising on? The
A
motorway?
yacht.
The motorway from Brussels to Antwerp?
No, from Antwerp. It was from Antwerp to Amsterdam.
Right, so you... And were you at sea? What were you cruising on?
Yeah, on the sea,
Right.
but on a personal yacht.
So when you
Because I
said you
took
went
Junior
boat
with
cruising...
me,
Oh,
I
shut
took
up. When you said you went... Shut
Erica with
up,
me, I
shut up,
took
shut up, shut up, shut
I
up,
took
shut up,
Mustafa with me.
shut up, shut up. You really don't listen, do you? You're absolutely impossible to talk to. So when you say you went boat cruising in Belgium, what you actually mean was you went on a cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam, and about 99% of it was actually in the Netherlands. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you said you went boat cruising in Belgium, you lied, didn't you? It's another one of your lies. Can you tell me something
No,
truthful?
Antwerp is in Belgium.
Yeah,
From Antwerp to Amsterdam.
yeah.
From Belgium
Do
to
you know how
Netherlands.
much of a cruise
Don't
from
get it?
Shut up. Do you know how much of a cruise from Amsterdam to Antwerp or Antwerp to Amsterdam would actually be in Belgium?
Antwerp is in Belgium.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
repeat the question because we know I have to say everything more than once. Do you know how much of a cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam would actually be in Belgium? I know Antwerp is in Belgium and I know that Amsterdam is in the Netherlands. How much of a cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam is actually in Belgium and how much is in the Netherlands? Yes, I know
How
Antwerp's in
much
Belgium.
can what do you mean?
What do I mean? Right. You've got to shut up and listen. I will tell you when you can speak. Do you understand? You told me you went boat cruising in Belgium. Then you said you went on a sea cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam. Amsterdam
Yeah.
is not in Belgium. Antwerp is in Belgium. Amsterdam
Yeah.
is not in Belgium. How much do you know how much of a cruise that starts in Amsterdam that starts in Antwerp and finishes in Amsterdam? How much of that cruise actually takes place in Belgium?
Yeah.
How much of that cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam actually takes
Oh, you
place
mean the
in Belgium?
distance?
No, what proportion? Right, I'll start again. You told me, you can say yes or no, okay? You told me you went boat cruising in Belgium. Yes or no?
Yeah, from Belgium to Netherlands.
Right, so no, that's not what I asked you. You told me,
Jesus
be
Christ.
quiet, you told me you went boat cruising in Belgium. Is that right? Is that what you said? You said to me you went boat cruising in Belgium. Is that what you said?
Babe,
It's
listen to
not a
me. Are
difficult
you gonna
question. The
listen?
answer's yes or no. Did you tell me you went boat cruising in Belgium? You don't even know where Belgium is, do you?
Oh my
Right, so
God.
that's another lie, along with saying you're in Dubai. You told me you're in Dubai, obviously,
How is it a lie?
because
How is
Lola
it
and
a lie? I went from
Elizabeth are there.
Belgium to Amsterdam. You say, oh God.
Right, and it's obvious you've
Don't
never
worry,
been to
don't worry,
Belgium.
don't
You
worry. I don't
certainly
want to
never
tell
went on a
anybody.
cruise from
It's not
Antwerp
a
to
nice thing.
Amsterdam, did you?
It's not a nice thing. I went from Belgium to. Oh shit, I'm tired.
Yeah, oh shit, you should have looked on the map before you told me you went from Antwerp to
It is a
Amsterdam.
long one. It is a long one. Okay.
A long
It
boat.
didn't
Oh,
take
you've
too
turned into
much.
a bloody Viking now, have you?
Huh?
You said it was a long boat, you've turned into a Viking.
No, 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 no.
So it wasn't a long boat then, was it? It was probably a very short boat, but they probably left you behind in Antwerp. Right. So
Yeah,
that's
it was a
clearly
little
another lie.
yacht.
You never went on a cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam. So can you tell me something truthful? Tell me something you did in your life that you actually did, rather than something that you're making up because you think it sounds impressive. Because it isn't impressive to lie. It's just stupid. So tell me something you've really done.
So after I went to the adventure from Belgium to
No, we know you didn't.
Netherlands,
We know you didn't do that.
took I took another. What did I do that day? I went to the carnival. There was a carnival going on. There was a carnival going on. I was so drunk that day. I I loved the feeling because it was it was like experiencing another culture. Seeing different people, meeting up with different people. I met a guy. I met a guy that I still work with. If I have a job close to that region, I can call him up. I met him that day. So yeah, that's a great thing that happened too. So another thing that happened that I love is meeting you in my life. Meeting you is a blessing.
Yeah, right. Well, you have a different idea of blessings from me. So the things you've done in your life are you failed to go to Dubai because we know that wasn't true. You definitely never went on a sea cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam. So, excuse me. So the only positive thing you've done in your life was get drunk and go to a carnival somewhere. Can you remember where it was?
A carnival,
Yeah, you know, the one where you got drunk.
Jamaica.
You went to a carnival in Jamaica the day you said it was
Yeah.
the day after you went on the cruise, so obviously you didn't mean that either, did you?
It wasn't a day. I didn't say a day. I said after that. The next
Right,
thing I
okay.
did, yeah.
So after you
After
failed to
that,
go to Dubai and obviously failed to go to Antwerp and never in your life set foot in Amsterdam, you went to Jamaica. Well, you might be getting closer to the truth. I'm starting to believe you now. Whereabouts in Jamaica?
you're so funny. Kingston in
Right.
Jamaica.
Now that I might believe. I don't believe any of the rest. So
Yeah, you don't have to
tell me something
believe me.
about
You don't have to
Jamaica,
believe me. I'm
because I've
telling
never
you
been
my
there.
experience.
Tell me something about Jamaica. I've never been there.
Huh?
I said, tell me something about Jamaica. I've never been there.
Oh, yeah. Would you like to go there?
I didn't ask you to ask whether I wanted to. I said, tell me about something about Jamaica, because I've never been there.
Okay. When I was there, the first day I had to lodge a hotel. Hey, you guys should shut up a little bit. I'm talking to my wife. Shut the hell up. Are you there, babe?
Yeah, and I'm not your wife.
I want you to be.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, I want you to be. So I know you are
That
to me.
doesn't matter. The
So
fact
you
that you
wouldn't
want
tell me
something
no
to
when
be
my
doesn't
knees
mean
are
it
on the
is.
ground. Will you? Will you do that to me?
Do what?
Will you tell me no when my knees are on the ground?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Will you tell me no when my knees are on the ground?
Well, I'll tell you no when your knees are in the ground. Probably the way you've behaved. You told so many bloody lies.
So you tell me no?
Yeah, why would I want to marry a pathological liar?
Why are you calling me that?
Well, because you are. You know, just
How?
one reason why I'd want to marry a pathological liar would be good.
Do you hate me so much?
I didn't say I hated you. I just said I don't want to marry a pathological liar.
So you're not gonna be my woman?
Well, you'll have to stop lying first.
I'm not lying, baby. I'm not lying. Stop saying I'm lying. I'm not lying.
Well,
Where
you've got
did I
nothing but
lie?
lie. You've been telling me lies tonight about being to Dubai when you obviously haven't, and you're telling me lies about going on some ridiculous cruise through Belgium, which magically turns out to be Amsterdam.
Babe, I have photos, okay? I'm not stupid.
Well, you are stupid, but you can send me the photos.
I have photos. I have evidence. I got proof.
All right, good.
Yeah, so you shouldn't just say I
Well,
didn't do
tell
what
me
I
about
did.
how long did
I
you
haven't
how long
gone
did you
against
spend
you.
in
It's just you telling
Amsterdam?
me about yourself.
How long did you spend in Amsterdam?
It was about a month.
You spent a month in Amsterdam
Yeah, I did.
on a cruise.
No, not on the cruise. I had to lodge some motels. I take a motel and I take some guest house.
So you did a cruise from Antwerp to Amsterdam and then stayed in Amsterdam for a month.
Yeah, I told you I wasn't working at that time. I
What did
was
you
just
do in
having fun.
What did you do in Amsterdam for a month?
Number one, I was going to the beach more often. Number two, I took some little jet ski. That was where I learned how to ride a jet ski in the waters. Number three, I met new people. Number four, I ate good food. I tried new foods. I tried, there was a soup I tried. I didn't like it. I almost threw up on the restaurant where I just went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
another
the
one
famous
was there was
beaches in
another,
Amsterdam, yeah.
yeah, there was another seafood I ate. That was the first time I ate it was like a shrimp, but it wasn't a shrimp. Lobsters, yeah, lobsters. That was the first time I had lobsters.
What else did you do in Amsterdam apart from eat? You spent a month in Amsterdam and all you did
I
was eat a
got
lobster.
I did a lot of stuff. I went partying with strangers.
You went
I
what?
went partying with strangers.
Sorry,
I played games.
I didn't hear what you said. You did what with strangers?
I said I partied with strangers, people I don't even know how to communicate with because I know I know how to write a little German. So if I want to go buy something, like if I want to go buy something, Dutch, Dutch and German isn't the same. So it it took me a little bit of patience, and I used my translator a lot.
Yeah. You didn't do any sightseeing then?
Well, I learned about only Dutch a little bit. I can write a little bit of stuff,
I didn't
but
ask you if you could
I
speak
can't put
Dutch.
it in a sentence and be fluent with it like English.
You don't
I'm not too
listen, do
fluent.
you?
I can read it, but I don't know how to put it in a sentence if I'm talking to somebody.
Are you
Communication.
totally deaf?
Damn.
Are you completely deaf, or do you just pathologically not listen? I didn't ask you if you could speak Dutch. I asked you if you did any sightseeing while you were in Amsterdam.
Huh?
I asked you if you did any sightseeing in Amsterdam. I didn't ask you if you could bloody speak Dutch. They all speak English anyway. I asked you if you did any sightseeing. Did you go and see any of the famous sights in Amsterdam? Apart from the
Yeah, a
famous
lot of
beaches where you
exciting
learnt to jet
stuff.
ski, obviously. Did you go
A
and
lot of
see?
exciting stuff. I went fishing as well.
No, that's not what I asked you. Did you go and see any of the famous sights in Amsterdam?
No, 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 no. I didn't go around too much. I was just in my apartment yard a lot because it was a short apartment, like an Airbnb. Then I had some hotels that I stayed in.
So you spent a month in. You seriously expect me to believe that you spent a month in Amsterdam and you didn't go and see any of the sights in Amsterdam? That's a
No, I
trivialised, isn't
only
it? You've never been to Amsterdam, have you? You don't even know where it is. Future me interrupting here. Of course, I wasn't about to give him any clues about what you can actually see and do in Amsterdam.
I said I
Obviously, it's
didn't.
another of your lies. Tell me something about somewhere
Oh
you have
God,
been.
what
Well,
you
you
want me
don't.
to
Well,
say?
you don't know anything about Amsterdam, do you?
I don't.
No, you don't. I knew you didn't. You don't even know where it is, really, do you? You certainly
Is
never
it
been
is it
there.
my is it my land, or is it my place of birth, or is it
No,
my
you've been
place
there
of
for a
origin?
month.
I don't know
You were
anything
there.
about it.
I've only been there for a week, and I know more about Amsterdam than you do. So you clearly never been there. So tell me about somewhere you have. I'll tell you what. Tell me about where you were born. Where were you born?
Where was I born?
No, let's go for where were you brought up. Otherwise, we go down a rabbit hole of you telling me you were born in Germany, but you were taken away when you were 5 days old and you don't speak a word of German. Where were you brought up?
Um, United States, England, and Germany.
Right, where in England were you brought up?
Anfield,
All right, so
and
your parents moved around then, did they?
not my mom. She wasn't alive. My dad and my grandma,
Moved around a lot. Was that because of your dad's
especially my
work?
grandma, because I was with my grandmother. So she moved to United States. That was when I was first in the United States because of my grandmother.
So did she move for work?
She didn't move for work. She lived there, but she came when she had a little bit of illness. She came back to England, so yeah, she left and go back with me. But it was it was a very very sad experience because she lost her daughter.
All
I
right.
couldn't touch that. I didn't know what happened. I wasn't born. I heard stories.
Sorry, don't understand that. So how long did you spend in Germany when you were growing up?
In Germany, to and fro. I went to see my partners. You know, my I'm gonna put it, my mom's dad. You understand? So I went to see my granddad, my maternal granddad. Yeah, that's the word. My
Yeah, how
maternal
you could put
granddad.
it is you could answer the question I asked you because you never do. But I mean, because I don't expect an answer. You know, I could ask you random questions, and sooner or later you'd answer the question I actually was going to ask you. I asked you. Told me you grew up in Germany, the United Kingdom, and America, and the United States. How much time did you spend in Germany?
It wasn't consistent because I leave, I go out. I was taken all over the place. My grandma takes me all over the place. My dad takes me all over the place, especially when he has jobs.
All right, I'll try again. You told me that you grew up in Germany, the United Kingdom, and the United States. Is that right?
Exactly.
Right. How much time did you spend in Germany?
How much time I was in Germany? Let me say my whole lifetime. Let me explain it to you. My whole lifetime, I was in Germany when I was six. When I was six, I was in Germany till I was nine. Then went to England. Back to England, I was like, my granddad was like, my grandma, I mean, was like, you gotta go back. Like, I'm taking you back to your people. You gotta know some of your people and stuff like that. So we went back to England. I was there. I was there to. I did I did my grades there. A little bit of high school in England.
What do you mean you
Then
did your grades
she
there?
moved. That was when she moved to the United States, and I was in the United States. I was a early teenager till I was 18. So you understand. So when I was 18, that was when I moved out on
Right, I
my own.
realise your selective deafness has taken over again. What do you mean you did your grades in England?
Huh?
Yeah. Huh. What do you mean you did your grades in England?
Oh, I met my grades in school.
What do you mean you did your grades in school in England?
My nursery school and grade one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah.
Future me interrupting again. If you were paying attention, He's already told her that from the ages of 6 to 9, he wasn't in England, he was in Germany. And we don't have grade school in England. I won't tell you what we do have here, in case other scammers are listening. Right, well, so it's obvious that it's another obvious lie, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's so obvious a lie that that's yet another lie. As I did say, tell me something believable. If you're going to pretend you're coming from England, at least learn something about England. Well, you could learn something about Amsterdam if you're going to tell me you've been there for a month. As I say, I was only there for a week. Actually, probably not even that long. And I know more about Amsterdam than you do. You clearly never went to school in England. So where did you really grow up? And man's geographical woes continued. In fact, they got worse. But to find out how much worse they got, you're going to have to listen to episode 20. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and prepare yourself for some real geographical corkers in episode 20.